All right. Hello, I'm Adrian George, a developer on the Repose team, and as part of our filter blitz, I'm going to be talking about the HTTP logging filter. Um, our logging filter is used for logging things about the request into Repose and the response out of Repose. You can't actually get the body, but you can get information about it to the requests and the response, including headers, the amount of time it took, the URL that's being requested, um, the IPs coming from the user, a number of things. It's based off of Apache's HTTPD logging standard, and we support a subset of that, not the entirety, which you can see the entire list that we support on our wiki page. The important things to take note of is that the system you're running on has to support UTF-8, and now I just lost the other one. We don't do any sort of compression or rotating of the logs, so the log will grow forever. You might want to look at log rotate or something similar. I will go over the configs real quick of what this looks like when you do it. This is just a basic system model. To get HTTP logging, all you have to do is add this filter here. No real other configuration on that on the system model. And then your your actual HTTP logging config would look something like this. This config is setting up two different logs. I'll go over this top one here in detail in a moment. But you have an ID that is just for your own usage to keep them separate, and you can kind of give them a name that's meaningful to you and lets you know what they do. And then the format is actually what your log is going to look like. It's kind of a gnarly looking string. We'll go through it a little bit here. So in this case, right here, it's obviously going to give you the response time in seconds. You can also do it in, that cut lines, in microseconds, which is weird. I think that might actually be milliseconds. I could be wrong though. But here we're actually showing you something a little bit more complicated, which is saying that only add this output to the log if the response from the origin service was a 200 or 201. And this is adding the URL path, if I recall correctly. We could also say that we want to only log something if it's not something. So if it's not a 401, go ahead and record the, I don't remember what that is. Oh, the remote IP address. Where's the origin? Which is, of course, on the very next line, which would have been obvious. Recording the local IP, where it came in, the response size, the host name of where this request is coming from, the request method that came in, protocol, ports, all sorts of different things you might want to know. That's really all there is to it. It doesn't do that much more. Are there any other questions? Crap. I have some useful links for more information, which I totally forgot to go to. This top one here is our documentation on our public wiki. We are getting ready to change our documentation in the near future, but this is where it lives for now. And more about the format that we're using, if you want to know more, is here. Thank you.